Thoughts and Sentiments on Humility, Part 2, Number 18. Although we feel the humiliation keenly when we are insulted, persecuted, or calumniated, this does not mean that we cannot suffer such trials with sentiments of true humility, subjecting nature to reason and faith and sacrificing the resentment of our self-love to the love of God. We are not made of stone, so that we need be insensible or senseless in order to be humble. Of some martyrs we read that they writhed under their torments, of others that they more or less rejoiced in them, according to the greater or less degree of unction they received from the Holy Spirit. And all were rewarded by the crown of glory, as it is not the pain or the feeling that makes the martyr, but the supernatural motive of virtue. In the same way, some humble persons feel pleasure in being humiliated, and some feel sadness, especially when weighed down with calumny. And yet they all belong to the sphere of the humble, because it is not the humiliation, nor the suffering alone which makes the soul humble, but the interior act by which this same humiliation is accepted and received through motives of Christian humility, and especially of a desire to resemble Jesus Christ, who, though entitled to all the honors the world could offer him, bore humiliation and scorn for the glory of his eternal Father. For thy sake, O God of Israel, I have borne reproach. The doctrine of Saint Bernard is worthy of our notice. It is one thing to be humiliated, and another to be humble. It often happens that the proud man is humiliated, yet he nevertheless remains proud, receiving humiliations with anger and contempt, doing all he can to escape them with fretful impatience. It sometimes happens, too, that the proud man becomes humble, the humiliation teaching him to know himself as he is, and by this knowledge he learns to love this very humiliation. He is humble who converts all his humiliations into humility, and says unto God, "It is good for me that thou hast humbled me." Gentle, humble Jesus, replace my heart